50 years ago, humanity achieved the impossible. President John F. Kennedy challenged America to reach for the stars to land a man on the moon and return him safely to Earth. This is the story of Apollo 11 and the three brave astronauts who would make history. July 16, 1969, the countdown begins. Inside Mission Control, 400,000 people held their breath. At 8:32 a.m., history was about to launch. 3 days before launch, the crew began final preparations. Neil Armstrong, commander, trained relentlessly for this moment. Buzz Aldrin, lunar module pilot, mastered the Eagle descent. Michael Collins, command module pilot, practiced docking maneuvers. The crew addressed the world, calm and confident. Behind every great mission, families worrying and pray. Every system checked, every contingency planned. The journey to the launch pad begins, T-minus 10 minutes to launch. Thousands of systems checked and rechecked. The tension builds with each passing second, weather conditions perfect for launch. Flight controllers monitor every parameter, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All systems go for liftoff. The most powerful rocket ever built roars to life. At 8:32 a.m. CDT, Apollo 11 thundered into the sky. 3 million pounds of thrust pushing toward the heavens. Cameras capture every moment of this historic ascent. Inside Mission Control, controllers cheer successful ignition. First stage separation, one giant step for the rocket. Second stage takes Apollo 11 on its journey to Earth orbit. Final stage burn puts Apollo 11 on course for the moon. The crew enters the vacuum of space. Apollo 11 orbits Earth at 17,500 miles per hour. Systems check complete, ready for translunar injection. Mission Control confirms all systems performing perfectly. Simple meals in zero gravity, the routine of spaceflight, the critical burn to leave Earth orbit. Apollo 11 begins its 3-day journey to the moon. The crew uses stars to navigate through space. Our home planet becomes a tiny blue marble. The spacecraft travels 240,000 miles toward its destination. Continuous communication with Mission Control 225,000 miles away. The moon grows larger in their view, ancient craters and Maria come into focus. Rest periods crucial for mission success. Ground controllers track the precise course. To spacecraft now, Columbia and Eagle, the descent stage separates for landing. Lunar orbit insertion burn puts Eagle into lunar orbit. Michael Collins pilots Columbia in orbit above. Mission Control confirms successful lunar orbit. Time to prepare for the most dangerous part of the mission. Final checks before descent begins. Eagle's computer takes over for final approach. Guidance computer calculates optimal landing site. The Eagle begins its approach to Tranquility Base, Houston. Tranquility Base here, the Eagle has landed. Mission Control erupts in celebration, landing successful. Computer alarms warn of low fuel. Neil Armstrong takes manual control. Neil Armstrong searches for safe landing spot. Only 30 seconds of fuel remaining, he finds the spot. Eagle's landing gear makes contact with lunar surface. The first human-made object on another world. 3 humans sit on another celestial body. July 1969, humanity stands on the threshold of the impossible as the lunar module Eagle begins its final descent toward the gray, cratered lunar surface. Behind them, the command module Columbia drifts into the dark void, leaving to men to face the ancient silence of the moon alone. At Mission Control in Houston, every breath is held. The world watches in silence, waiting for history to unfold across the stars. Inside the tiny cabin of the Eagle, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin perform final system checks with cold, calculated precision. The lunar surface looms closer. The computer screen flashes with approach data as the Eagle hunts for its place in the history books. 12-0-2, 12-0-1. Alarms blare in the cockpit, testing the nerves of the men and the machines they guide through the unknown. Fuel is running dangerously low. Armstrong takes manual control, scanning the rocky plains for a safe landing site amidst the boulders. The Eagle hovers over the terrain. Great clouds of silver dust kick up as the module searches for a flat spot to settle. Contact light. The Eagle has landed. At Tranquility Base, the silence of billions of years is finally broken by human triumph. A quiet moment of victory. To men, 250,000 miles from home, share a brief handshake before the work begins. As the hatch swings open, the magnificent desolation of the lunar frontier is revealed to human eyes for the very first time. Armstrong prepares for the walk in 1/6 gravity. Every movement is a slow, methodical dance in a bulky 180-pound suit. Grainy images travel across the void, uniting millions on Earth in a single moment of collective wonder and shared human achievement. Armstrong descends the ladder slowly. His shadow stretches long across the ancient dust, marking the arrival of a new era. One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. The footprint that changed our perspective of the universe forever. Every stone gathered is a treasure of science, a piece of a celestial puzzle billions of years in the making. Far above, the Earth hangs like a fragile blue marble, the only home we have ever known, shining in the pitch-black sky. As Aldrin steps onto the surface, his golden visor reflecting the stark, brilliant beauty of a world untouched by wind or rain. The American flag is planted, a testament to the courage of a nation and the enduring dreams of an entire planet. Scientific instruments are deployed, leaving behind a legacy of knowledge that will serve future generations for decades to come. Mission complete, the Eagle's ascent stage roars to life, launching from the dusty plains and leaving the landing base behind. In lunar orbit, the explorers are reunited. Columbia and Eagle dock once more, preparing for the long journey back home. The command module races through the void, heading toward the glowing beacon of Earth, carrying 3 heroes and their historic prize. A splashdown into history, the world celebrates the return of the men who touched the heavens and returned to tell the tale. Apollo 11 proved that when we reach for the stars, we find the best of ourselves, one giant leap for all time.